Coach AK. It's day 89. It's been a few days. I know, and even doing this video is a little, I'm not going to say challenging, but it took time for me to even press the record button or the play button. When I started doing this, on my birthday on August 13th, it started off fairly easy. I was going overseas in the next couple of days to do some work internationally, but coming back for 365 days to expect that every single day is going to be fantastic just isn't realistic, just isn't real. And so this past week has been fairly challenging in some ways. And for me not to do a video actually is kind of defeats the purpose, because it makes it seem as though what's going on, if I only show the positive, that everything is easy and anybody can do it. I think people can do it, yes, but it's not always going to be easy. There's going to be challenges that you face. Life has its ebbs and its flows, and right now I'm in a little bit of a rut. And trying to get out of that rut is sometimes a challenge. You have to give yourself this self-talk, but at the same time, it can be challenging. It's easier said than done. So this video, and actually probably this week, isn't going to be so much about, hey, this is what you got to do to make an impact on the world, because sometimes what the biggest impact you need to make is the impact on yourself. It's literally the impact on yourself, about where you want to be, about trying to get your mind to get yourself right. So this week, I'm really going to focus on personal development, about trying to find yourself and get out of a rut. Because sometimes what people need, they don't need advice about how to save the world and make an impact on the world, because yes, I know for me, I do work internationally. But for some people that listen, for some people out there, their focus is, how can I just get through the day? How can I think about others when I'm such in this difficult place and they don't know how to get out? So, and I admit, I'm in a rut. And sometimes what people need is just to let them know that there's other people that are going through the same stuff, that are going through the same rut, that are also finding challenges, getting from day 1 to day 2, from day to day. So this week is really about, how do you get yourself out of a rut? And I'm going to go alongside of it with you. So I'm in a rut. Let's see what I can do to get myself out of the rut. I got strategies that I've used before, so we're just going to track it and see what happens at the end of this week. If it doesn't happen after the end of this week, then I might have to go to additional weeks. So this whole video, this whole series, and everything I'm talking about is sometimes the biggest impact you need to make is the impact on yourself. To be able to get outside the door, to get out of bed, to do some of the work that you need to do. Life isn't always an up. Sometimes you have your ups and you have your downs, but you still got to move forward. So that's where I'm at. So join me for the ride.